Welcome to week 4 of Winter Wellbeing. 2020 is finally coming to a close. What a year it's been. Today, I want to look forward to 2021 and talk about New Year's resolutions. Now, you might be tempted not to set any goals for 2021 because, nobody knows what this year is going to be like or what we'll actually be able to do. But I'm going to tell you that it's especially important to set goals this year. Goal setting is actually great for your mental health. Most people think that they're happiest when they accomplish their goals, but the research says that people are happiest when they're working towards a goal because it gives us a sense of purpose and direction. That improves our mental health. We often don't think about goal setting as a social-emotional learning skill. It's easier to think about managing emotions or getting along with other people. But there's a whole category of SEL skills that's about planning, organization, prioritizing. These are the skills that are necessary for kids and adults to live a life of purpose and to feel that they are directors of their own destiny. You've probably had a lot of resolutions that didn't stick. You wouldn't be alone in that. One study showed that only 8% of Americans who make a New Year's resolution actually keep it all year. And 80% have abandoned them by February. Yikes. There's a whole science behind setting and keeping goals. For example, goals are most effective when they're ambitious, but they're doable, when they align with what we truly want for ourselves, not what other people want for us. And when we share our goals with someone else, we're more likely to stick to them. This week, instead of doing a small activity every day, I want you to spend a chunk of time thinking about your New Year's resolution. And as you're setting that resolution, keep these tips in mind. 1. Identify your why. Before you set your resolution, tune into your motivation. Why do you want to exercise more? Do you want to have more energy? Do you want to be able to keep up with your active toddler? Keep this motivation front and center as you set your New Year's resolution. 2. Start small. By nature, humans tend to set goals that are too big. And then when we start working on them, we get discouraged because they feel so difficult and so far away. Instead, set yourself up for success. Think of this as a first step in a year-long journey. What is the first concrete step to achieving your resolution? 3. Share it out. Make your goal public. Share it with your spouse, your friends, your family. Better yet, find someone whose resolution is similar to yours, and then you can work on your resolutions together. That's all for this week. I'll leave you with this quote by Benjamin Mays. The tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goals to reach. I'll see you next week. We'll talk about setting intentions. Thanks for watching.